This is Marcus Whitney's audio universe.
Like, you gotta do the work. You gotta show up and just do the work.
Yo, what's up? I know the title is not right on the post. It's been a really overwhelming day today, and I just wanted to come on and basically just say thank you. I am really overwhelmed with the with the support that I've received today, and it just makes me reflect back on how much support and love and help really I've received my entire life, but certainly, the last 20 years here in Nashville have been, I'm kind of at a loss for words for what this, what this time has been like. And, it's just, I'm just really grateful to be able to be here and to have put this, this book out that was definitely the hardest thing I've ever done. And, also is, maybe the most important thing I've ever done. So here it is, Create and Orchestrate. This book is the book I wrote to myself basically 13 years ago, maybe even longer. This is the book that I wrote to try to avoid so many of the mistakes that I made, and really to try to pay forward what happened. For me, I'm getting blown up with text right now. But to try to avoid, a lot of the pitfalls that I landed in. And, so one of the key things that you'll read in this book is you'll read a lot about the mistakes that I've made. I thought that was important. They say that you learn more from your failures. And, when I think about what actually makes this book meaningful, it really is the places where I fell short and how I grew from those moments. And so, I wanted to make sure that I put those things in the book to just, to kind of normalize failure, because it's a part of trying to do great things. It's a part of trying to stretch yourself. It's a part of trying to do something that you're not sure you can do. So yeah, that is what we're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate people stretching themselves, people believing in a greater version of themselves, people believing in the impact they can have on the world if they just, push and don't accept the narrative that may have been placed on them. And this is my contribution to help people do that. As well, I'm sharing things that were kind of, I'll just call them like locked up knowledge. So the venture capital game, I came by that knowledge really hard fought, because it is a closed network and they don't let people in unless you sort of have the right credentials and the right people. And it's pretty confusing. So I wrote a chapter on venture capital to kind of clarify that business, that industry, and just help people to sort of understand what's actually happening in a venture capital transaction, what actually happens in a venture capital firm. I included the story of how Nashville got professional soccer in here. So that is, I think, chapter 12. It's called Orchestrate, and sort of covers everything from the early history of the Nashville Metros to the founder of Nashville Football Club, Chris Jones, and the community that rallied around that, and then on into the professional ranks. So I talked about that stuff. Talked about how, like, before I became an entrepreneur, I had to get a skill that was valuable. So sort of the jump from being a college dropout and waiting tables to getting the skill of being a computer programmer and software. So talk through that. Talk about how to get a side hustle. Talk about how to be productive. So to me, this is just the book that somebody like me who had aspirations and had ambitions, but didn't really have clarity on how a lot of these things worked. That's who I wrote this book for. So, it's just been an overwhelming day, just incredible support. I think the other thing is just, when you put yourself out there and you try to do something with your heart and with honesty and with vulnerability, the world will meet you sort of with what you bring to it. And I think we're seeing that in so many ways and so many places today. And I'm certainly experiencing that today. So this is just my thank you. And I'm not going to stop saying thank you today, but I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting me for 5 years, working through this project, working through this process. And I hope that you are proud of the final product. I hope that you find it valuable. And I hope that this helps you on your journey to be everything you want to be and to make the impact in the world that you want to make. That's why I wrote it. So anyway, I have an event I'm about to do with the Nashville Chamber. It's going to be at 12 Central. I'm sorry, at 1 Central. It will have a Q&A on it. So I've shared it somewhere else on my socials. So you might have to hunt it down, or you could just go to any of the Nashville Chamber's social channels and find it there. Sign up. It'll be happening at 1 p.m. Central. And just grateful for y'all, man. Y'all are awesome. And hit me up. Tell me what you think. Tell me what could have been better. Tell me, what I need to think about for the next book. God forbid I ever think I should do something like that. I would love to hear. I would love to hear from you. And we'll get back with normal episodes of Marcus Whitney Live starting tomorrow. I've got shows lined up for the next 3 weeks. I'm really excited about some incredible, inspiring people. So, this is just the thank you episode. So, that's all I got. I'm pretty drained. It's been a long day already, and it's only, it's not even 12:30 Central. So I'm going to get out of here and get ready for, this Nashville Chamber episode. 2:30, I'm going to be on Instagram Live with, my man, Adam Sudd, Plant-Based Addict. At 3 o'clock, I think I'm going live in, Black People Making Moves Facebook group, with Danielle McGee. And then I think I've got more stuff after that. So, just again, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Go buy the book on Amazon. The Kindle edition is 99 cents for the next week. And if you want a signed copy, people have said, I want the signed copy. I'm selling signed hardcover copies at creativepower.co. That's creativepower.co. You can go there. That's a store that I set up just for people who wanted to get special, editions. So the signed copies and T-shirts and things like that. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Love y'all. Thank you so much for just being so supportive. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.